the Cale
and
Zack
Podcast.
Oh yeah.
Alright. So, hey guys, welcome back to the Cale Zack Podcast.
What's up?
We are currently on a jetty,
Sitting on a jetty.
and today's podcast we're just going to be rambling
Okay.
because we're trying to improve on our rambling skills because it's hard coming up with topics, basically. So,
Alright.
we're going to ramble.
Get going.
UFC.
284 in Perth this weekend.
Bang. And it was insane. It was such a good lineup. Such a good lineup.
Could
A
have
lot
been
happened.
better. I mean,
It's pretty
a lot of
good.
people cancelled, but the actual fights were good.
The fights were very good. A lot of quick fights as well.
Yeah.
Jack,
I mean, I didn't watch them all.
you didn't watch them all?
No.
What?
I slept through
Oh, you
a lot.
rookie.
And then I didn't buy it.
So, how did you watch it?
Well, I just did. I just managed to
Oh.
find a way. Legally. To slip through the cracks.
Sounds pretty illegal to me.
No.
Well,
Not illegal.
I watched it, and you were invited to come watch it with us as
I
well.
was, yeah, but
Big
then I
group
was
of boys, and we all watched
bothered.
it, and it was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
A lot of energy. No drinking though, because everyone was hungover, so it was quiet. People started drinking at 6 o'clock at the RAC arena.
In the morning?
Yeah, so it opened at
Jeez.
6. Oh, but a bit before, and they started serving at 6 a.m. How Australian?
That's
yeah,
crazy.
so everyone there would have been
Because the
absolutely
prelim started at like
destroyed.
7.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
they started serving at 6 o'clock.
Wow.
It would have been crazy. $400 tickets for the worst tickets in the house.
Those were the nosebleed section.
Yeah.
$400.
Yeah.
I couldn't even get a ticket. I saw most of it.
Not
Like
the nosebleed section.
70% of it was.
Isn't the nosebleed section like the front?
No, the nose. You're up in the nose because like so high up, you get a nosebleed.
Oh,
that's why I call it the
is that why it's called
nosebleeds?
nosebleed?
Yeah.
I thought it was like...
Like you're up in the top of the stadium, you're in the nosebleeds.
I thought because of like concerts, the nosebleed section was when you're like really close, and because like the speakers are so loud, it like makes you have a nosebleed because you're like practically dying.
That would be like an ear bleed. The ear bleeds.
The ear bleeds.
Yeah.
I have been
You've been
lied
misinformed.
to my whole life.
Yeah, so they're up in the nosebleeds.
Yeah, so it's $400.
I heard someone bought a ticket like last week, just an
Mm.
average ticket for like $3,000.
I know
but-
it's 4,000 to be like pretty
Also,
up close.
70% of the people there
Mm.
in the arena
Yeah.
were not from Perth, from out of
Crazy.
state or wherever. Yeah,
Why?
I don't know.
Did they
Bill-
go on sale elsewhere first? What do you mean by out of state? Like out of
Not from Perth.
not from
Like
Perth?
people flying in to
But
come
like
view
more
it.
so from like different countries, or like more so from
I think
like,
just not
Sydney?
from Perth.
Oh, weird.
There would have been heaps of people from Sydney and stuff. Melbourne.
Oh, did they do it on purpose, but? Or did they sell tickets elsewhere?
I don't know.
I guess it
just,
makes sense.
I just
to
saw
bring
the
in-
number and
bring
then
in a
I've
bit
said
of
it here.
tourism.
Yeah,
Know
of
what I mean?
course.
Because it would have sold out straight away if they just went everywhere equal. I feel like Perth would have bought them all up.
Yeah. Well, we don't really have many tourist events.
Mm. Not at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was pretty good. A lot happened on the weekend, to be fair.
There was heaps of
Saturday.
people here.
There was Chili
KSI and
Peppers.
Logan Paul
Oh yeah, there was.
dropped
Prime?
into town.
Oh yeah, I saw the Prime logos. That was quite funny.
Yeah, Prime Hydration Corners. That's what
Mm.
they call it in the UFC now.
What?
Instead of like the red corner and the blue corner,
Yeah.
it's Prime Hydration Corners.
That's hilarious.
yeah.
That's terrible.
It's
But
kind of
yeah.
funny.
That's quite good. But then yeah, it was that the Red Hot Chili Peppers was on that evening with Post Malone. And then did you see
Post?
those tickets?
No.
So they were selling for like $200 when they first came out. And I know a lot of people that bought them.
Mm.
And then last minute, like earlier in the day, went down to $80 a ticket.
Oh really?
Yeah.
It's been a big weekend in Perth.
It
I
has
have
been.
not attended any of it.
Terrible.
I didn't do anything.
I haven't attended anything as well.
I was just watching from the sidelines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You haven't done anything like actual extracurricular.
Extracurricular.
Yeah. Haven't done anything
Is that
like
what you call social activities? Doing
No,
extracurricular?
no, that's like when you're like paying to do something.
Oh, when you pay to do something.
Yeah, like I went out, but
Yeah.
like, I didn't.
But
I
did you
didn't
pay?
Go, yeah, well,
So that's extra.
I went to a pub. But
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't. Go out.
Extracurricular.
Yeah, I didn't go to
program.
a concert or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Concerts
But-
are boring. Overrated.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I'm just not a fan.
Really?
Well, it depends whose concert.
I
If it's just like an
concerts.
average concert, it's just like, ugh,
What
not
about?
worth it.
Have you been to many concerts?
No.
No. This is some bias thing. GTM line out came out.
I'm not going to GTM.
I know. I don't like how good
It's
the
a
lineup
yeah,
is
the festival.
for like GTM. Like GTM in my eyes is just like Juvies 'Cause
I don't even look at the lineup because I just know
It's
I'm
really
not
good.
gonna go.
It's a really
Who's
good
in it?
lineup. Fatboy Slim, Ballpark. Oh, I wouldn't know off the top of my
Yeah,
head.
not that
I'm bad at
good.
names. No, it
Yeah.
is actually quite good. Oh, Skepta.
Skepta. I've already seen him. One time's enough. He was good though.
Oh, he's
No,
bad.
I like Skepta.
Fair enough. But yeah, no, it's pretty good. But it's, yeah, just juvies because you're allowed to be. I think you're allowed to go at any age, but there's like a non-alcohol.
How do you?
There's
how
like
they-
an alcohol license area that you have to go to.
Oh, they like cornered them off.
Yeah, but then I don't think you're allowed to leave that area.
All the alcoholics.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know why they
I
just
don't
wouldn't-
think it's a good mix. Festivals
No.
and young kids.
No,
It's just weird.
that
'Cause
is
it's
weird.
Like, you have
Like
a
an
lot of people
underage disco mixed with.
like adults that are definitely off their face
Yeah.
on
That would be
everything under
funny.
the sun.
Maybe
It
I
would
will
just
check
be
it
so
out.
strange. Whoa. That is that is horrible.
No, I meant
Yeah.
just to see everyone interacting.
Interacting. Just observe. You're
Yeah.
such an
I'm
observer.
an observer.
I'm observing the children.
I'm a peeper.
That you can't. You're a peeper.
Hmm.
Peeping Tom?
No.
No. No?
No.
No.
Yeah. I'm not gonna go.
Yeah, it's fair.
Overrated. Overhyped. Anyway, I was talking about pen names before. Pen names when like people write a book and they
Oh, yeah,
go under it
you
like
saw
a
this.
name that isn't their actual name. Is
Mm.
like they just choose a random name.
Yeah.
Stephen King did it for a bit in the 80s
Mm-hmm.
when he was coked up writing a book every like 3 months.
Writing absolute bangers.
Yeah, he doesn't even
Yeah.
remember most of them. But he did it. He chose a pen name Richard Brackman or something like that.
Brackman.
And he released a few books under it. One
Mm.
of the reviews was, "This is what Stephen King would write if Stephen King could actually write."
Oh.
And that was before anyone knew it was like his like
That's
alter ego
so
pen
good.
name.
That's so good.
Yeah,
I swear a lot of industries have pen names.
they do.
Like music.
There was these 3 writers,
Mm.
authors who wrote like a romance novel.
Mm.
And they decided there were 3 like male guys, and they decided to write under one like female pen name,
Mm.
and they won like a female romance award that was presented to like women writers only,
Oh,
and then they like went to accept it and went up as like 3 guys.
yeah. Oh, that would have been so good. And then like there's a crowd of people and they just go like, and like Jessica, come up, and then just 3 blokes pop up. Go, thank you.
Yep, we're Jessica.
We are Jessica. That's hilarious.
Yeah,
Yeah, that is odd.
yeah. You get a lot of people doing pen names though. That's a funny one though.
What would your pen name be?
I wouldn't use a pen name.
Why not?
I'd take the glory for myself.
That's fair.
Unless, all right, you had to release a purposefully bad novel or song or something,
Mm.
and so you had to choose a pen name. What would yours be?
Ooh. Mykonos.
Oh, you go Greek.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mykonos.
I thought you'd do Zach Watson.
Oh, Zack Watson is an elite
classic-
pen name.
That's what the
That-
Church of Scientology is looking for you under.
Oh yeah. Jeez, Zack Watson. Zack Watson is everywhere. Everywhere I sign into something and I don't want them to have my details is Zack Watson.
It's a good name.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
when
it's
we-
Jack Watson. Sorry, it's not Zack Watson.
Oh,
It's
Jack Watson.
Yeah, I
Very
changed 2
similar to your
letters.
actual name.
Yeah.
Well, when we went to the Church of Scientology, I thought
Mm.
you were an idiot. We're
No.
walking through Sydney on
Oh,
his
yeah.
birthday,
It was.
and we
yeah.
just came upon it.
Yeah.
And so we just thought we'd walk in and check it out. And then we had to sign in and give like our name and phone number and stuff.
Hmm.
And I'm looking at him. I made up a like a completely fake name, not similar at all. And then I thought he signed in just under his actual full
No
name.
way. There's no chance.
And then they tried to.
And then
You took the test?
They're meant to like you have to give them your address and everything.
Yeah.
Wouldn't do that to my.
No. Well, you did the full personality
was-
test.
I did do the full personality test.
Yeah.
And apparently I have severe issues.
Well, you do.
Severe issues. I genuinely forgot them. I've wiped them from my
Need
memory.
more
But I
thetans.
must say, I was absolutely rattled when I
organs.
left. Do you remember
Yeah.
when I came out?
Yeah.
I was so rattled.
Well, because the test took like 50 minutes, and then
Yeah.
I was just. They make you like watch videos
It was 200 questions.
because you go in and they don't want to be like forcing on
Yeah.
themselves on you Scientology stuff.
So,
But I was watching videos, and the guy who was running it, I just kept catching him out the corner of my eye, just like peeping in, looking, trying
checking
to
up.
spy on me.
Yeah. There were also like 2000s advertisement. videos.
Yeah, it was
They
very
were so
dated.
funny.
It was funny.
Yeah, they were like
Very
frosted
propaganda
tips.
as well.
It was so funny. It was quite good.
Yeah, but then you went to and did the test.
It did
And that
take
was
ages.
annoying. It took forever.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be short,
Nah.
but it was 200 questions. But I honestly, because it's like multi-choice.
Yeah.
But then like once you start reading the questions, you actually have to like think about it.
And then you got your results. What
Mm.
were they?
So, Jesus, I have the sheet still, but I have no idea what it said. I remember it saying.
You
Remember, I was good for
you-
everything besides one thing.
You one thing, and then it was like you were too aggressive or something.
It was.
And then because you were,
But it was like in a good way. He said.
but then
Yeah.
because it was mixed with something else good, that's actually very, very
It was bad. Yeah.
And
then-
you were a deeply flawed human.
Yeah, he was like, I have like some trauma that I haven't gotten over, and like because of that,
You were
like,
very
my whole life
uncertain
is-
or something.
Yes, I was very uncertain.
Yeah.
Apparently that was the flaw. Not
Yeah.
uncertain.
I think it would help you, Scientology.
It might do. What you don't know is I've been going back every week.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have. Oh, the guy also gave me his personal number.
Yeah, he probably does
He was-
that to everyone.
I know. That's what I was thinking, and I was like,
Yeah.
but I felt special in the moment. I was
Aw,
like, look
that's
at this
cute.
guy. Yeah, but yeah, he sat down. He said, oh, if you feel stressed anytime, just contact me.
Maybe they could help you.
Maybe they could, because I have deep underlying issues that I haven't gotten over.
Are you gonna read the book Dianetics?
No, but apparently if I get
You
the
know,
book and the
So
CD,
L. Ron Hubbard, the guy, he was
Yeah.
a sci-fi. He founded Scientology. He was a sci-fi writer beforehand. He wrote like fiction books on sci-fi,
and then he wrote,
and then he came up with Scientology,
yeah,
which reads like the founding of it reads like a sci-fi book.
Mm,
It's like there's all
debatable.
aliens and thetans and
it's real, mate.
everyone gets a planet when they die.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, yeah.
Don't come at me.
Oh, you don't want me to disparage the good name of
No.
Scientology?
Oh God, our
Tom
leader.
Cruise.
Tom Cruise. Yeah, Tom Cruise is good. How do you think Tom Cruise got his teeth fixed?
I don't know.
Scientology. The alien inside him
Yeah,
shifted his
not all
teeth.
the money he got from acting.
No, not that. Oh, have you seen like how much money they have to pay?
The Scientologists.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to.
You
It's like a
have to, like-
subscription.
And then also like, when you sign up and you're like a big name, you have to, like, do like this weird trial. So basically, they have blackmail over you, so
Oh.
you can never leave.
Damn.
Yeah, because
You hear of
this-
people like, it's never like, oh, I left the Church of Scientology.
No.
It's always like, I escaped the
yeah,
Church of Scientology.
yeah. I remember. I forgot who it was. I swear it was like one of the Spice Girls or something.
No, it was someone. There's someone famous.
She was part of it. Yeah,
Who is like now speaking out.
yeah, she's
against
speaking
it.
out saying how bad it was, but like,
Yeah.
she was like, oh yeah, they have like photos of me doing like
Really?
weird stuff, like actual
like
blackmail.
blackmail them.
Yeah, but then
There's more
I feel like they
celebrities than
haven't
you
done it.
realize that are in Scientology.
I feel like celebrities is a bit weird in the head, but like
Yeah,
they just
you
need
would
something
be.
to cling on to.
Well, imagine thousands, millions of people just loving you.
Yeah,
It'd get to your head.
it does. It's hard, but
Yeah.
no, yeah, they're just tapped, especially childhood actors.
True.
They are always
Well, that's not Scientology
Messed.
that messes them up. That's just
no. That's just being
their
in the
childhood.
spotlight
That's probably their
at a young
parents as
age.
well.
yeah. Indeed.
That would be tough. But you see, they pay so much money. But that's every religion. When you get deep into it, like at church, they hand around like Catholic Church.
Yeah.
They hand around that donations thing at the end of
Yeah,
it.
you donate
to give
to
money.
the church
Yeah.
because they're a non-for-profit organization.
Well, they are for profit.
Yeah, no, they're profiting.
I guess.
Huge.
I don't know.
No.
They're not taxed. Have you seen those in the US, those evangelical church
When
pastors?
they're like praising.
And they like sell out massive
Is that when they're
stadiums. Joel
screaming?
Osteen's like a big one, but they're worth like $500 million.
Is this the other one where they're like screaming at people and they're like, "Let
Yeah.
God be inside you."
They like
Ah.
start speaking in tongues, like
Yeah. And they like grab
the devil's
people and they
inside
like
me.
shake their head.
Yeah.
Like vigorously. Yeah.
Let the Lord out.
Yeah.
Let the Lord in. Let the devil out.
That's crazy. They do like stadiums.
Oh, they sell out massive stadiums. They do.
Yeah.
And then he got one of the main ones, Joel Osteen. He got hated on because there was like some hurricane or something, and he wouldn't let people into the church.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
and they have
funny.
massive. And there's another. It's like this hell old guy is another one.
Mm.
They're all worth hundreds of millions of dollars. He has like the creepiest eyes and smile, but he said the Lord needed him to have a private jet.
Oh.
The Lord told him in a dream he needed a private jet.
Oh. That's so good. So many people must believe in some
Yeah.
wacky stuff, but then it's like, which one do you believe in? That's the hard one.
Who knows?
There's so many.
The Lord told me I need a private jet,
And which
a
one's
private
right?
island, private mansion.
That's a bit of a flex. to be
Yeah.
fair. That's like the absolute. Well, I don't know. I feel bad for saying absolute con, but is it a con?
I think
if it's making
the
people happy, is it that bad?
I think those mega church pastors are a bit of a con. They make so
but they're
much
also
money.
bringing so much like happiness to people's lives.
Maybe. I guess it depends on the person.
Yeah, but if you're selling out like thousands,
Stadiums. They do like world tours.
That's what I mean. It's actually insane.
It is crazy.
It is crazy.
It's kind of cool.
It's just like weird. Cause
The
like,
photos look weird.
It's weird because like you can never tell like if their morals are in the right place. Like what happens if the guy like truly believes it?
Well, they would. Of course they would.
I know, but is he doing it like these idiots?
No,
all the
'cause-
money I'm getting, or is he going like I need to help these people?
Yeah, he probably does because helping them makes him so much money.
How do you reckon he gets the visions?
Oh, the Lord speaks to him.
So much acid, just thousands, and then he
Thousands.
dies. I don't know.
I have no
I don't
idea.
know how acid works.
Neither.
Yeah. Pretty
Fall
it's
in a
on,
vat, become a
micrograms.
superhero.
Hmm?
You fall in a vat of acid, become a superhero.
That'll do it.
Fall in a
Yeah.
vat of acid, become a mega church pastor. That's the next step.
Dude, that is the life. Would you rather be a mega church pastor
Yeah.
or a UFC fighter?
UFC fighter.
Idiot.
Oh.
Wrong.
Well,
Incorrect.
yeah, of course, wrong. You make so
Incorrect
much more
answer.
money as a
Yeah.
mega church pastor.
And then you
selling
could
out
also fight
stadiums.
people if you really wanted to. Just say it's Lord telling you to.
You're fighting the devil out of them.
Could you imagine? Oh my God. Imagine if he was like, I have to beat you up and you're not allowed to fight back. And like, they would believe it.
I'm beating the devil out this boy.
Oh my God. You could do anything.
They do. And they get people to, you see the videos of people are running across the room like speaking in tongues. They're running like full sprint down the thing going like,
Oh gee. It's like hypnosis. It's like really
Mass
good
hypnosis.
Yeah.
You know.
I didn't realize hypnosis was like,
It's
I
real.
thought it was like mind control.
It kind of
But
is in a way, isn't it?
It is, but it's like, it's more so you're bringing people into a state where they're much more willing to do things.
AKA controlling their mind.
Yeah, but then it's like, it's weird because
I want to learn hypnosis.
Joel's done it.
He's been
No,
hypnotized.
he's been hypnotized.
He seems like he could be.
Yeah, I know, a bit of an idiot.
My dad tried to take a course, and he was saying,
What? To hypnotize people?
yeah, just to learn about it. And he was
Oh,
saying, because he couldn't get hypnotized.
Yeah.
Like the real hypnotists who are like real experts and good at it, they can tell straight away if someone, or like they'll do, I don't know, like a little test or
yeah.
something. Because he said some people can easily just be hypnotized, and other people just have no chance
Well,
of
it's
being
also,
hypnotized.
you just have to be accepting to it. That's the thing. Like
That's definitely part of it.
Yeah, it's like you have to be. Well,
Open up
it's
to it.
basically, it's weird because it's like you're
You
being
get people,
led
like,
into a path where
clucking and like a
yeah,
chicken
but it's
and
like
stuff.
like he's leading you to be able to accept that.
Yeah.
Except then some people are just like, no, I'm an idiot if I do that. I'm not doing
Well, what
it.
happened to Joel when he got
So
hypnotized?
Joel went up on stage and then basically, I think he like brought like 100 people on stage.
Yeah.
And then he like narrowed it down. He went like, oh, like, would you guys be willing to do this? And then a bunch of people like went down. And then he was like, oh, would you guys be like willing to do this? And then a bunch of people went down. And then basically, like, I think it was like 10 people. And those 10 people were like the most likely people because they're like already accepting like what he's saying.
Of doing it.
Yeah, so it's like then you're already like in that state where it's like, oh, like I may as well. And then it's like, it's going to be that much more awkward if you don't do it.
Yeah.
Like if the guy, like, if you were on stage, especially you, and the guy was like, all right, you're going to have to like cluck like a chicken, and you're in front of like thousands of people, you're going to do it. Because it would be weirder if you didn't do it.
Well, that's the thing. Well, you'd probably get some people thinking that and being like, nah, I'm going to not do it to try like make him look silly.
Yeah, exactly.
And
And
then-
you would get that. But then it's
yeah.
like those people...
That's
they're
probably
just
the
not-
people they send out.
Yeah, and they're not the ones willing to be hypnotized.
Imagine an evil supervillain hypnotist hypnotizing a bunch of people to do stuff for him. I
Yeah,
wonder
but
if that's ever
the
happened.
thing is, like, you would... Because, like, Joel was saying how, like... He
What does
was
it
like
feel like?
accepting to do stuff. But he's like, if he told me to kill someone, like, I wouldn't do it.
What if it's like a cult though? You
Well,
know?
well, that's
like
like
you
a-
get like a
that's what-
Charles Manson
Well, that's everything, though.
and he's a hypnotist and he hypnotizes like 10 people to go rob a bank or
Well,
something.
that's basically like ISIS with kids.
What?
How? What? They're like, what? They're born, and then they like get preached religion, and then
Right.
say that.
Well,
they
you
have to
could
go
say that
blow up
about
things. Oh, that's what I
anything.
mean. Yeah. So everyone's hypnotized.
You think the whole world's hypnotized?
100%.
What are you hypnotized by?
I'm hypnotized by
capitalism.
Yeah, 100%. I think everyone is, but there's like that's what like hypnosis is like. You're just being led into the paths by your like surroundings.
But imagine just like one supervillain mass hypnosis.
So wait, he has to just start collecting people.
He collects people.
Well, that's basically the religion dude.
Yeah, I guess.
He's just like, I'm starting a religion, and then he goes up, slowly gathers.
Do you reckon you could start
and
religion?
Now he's making millions. I think you could. You just have to be like weird.
Yeah. Well, as Craig Bratton said,
you also like. Thing. I don't think I could do it because I don't think I'd want to be hanging out with people that are kind of like weird and will follow everything I say.
Well, Creed Bratton in The Office said, "You have more in a cult. You have more. You make more money as a leader, but you have more fun as a follower."
That's deep.
Yeah. Well, I reckon.
I don't know. I think you have a bunch of fun when you're the leader.
Yeah, probably making. What would you start it about?
Your religion
or your cult?
I'd make it definitely like anti-government straight off the bat.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just so like it dispels anyone from thinking.
You should start your own micro country.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
Dude, if you can fill stadiums around the world, you could literally be like, oh, everyone has to move to this one place.
Well, there's a micro country convention
mafia
where they all meet up.
Yeah.
The people who have like started micro countries.
Yeah, that's called like what's it
the
called?
UN.
No. That's the Vatican.
The Vatican.
Yeah.
The Vatican's an actual country.
That's what I mean. Yeah. That's how well they've done it.
Well, you think the Pope ages ago just started a little micro country?
Yeah. Well, yeah, they did.
Well, it wasn't a country. It was just like a region in Rome.
It was.
And now it's like its own
just held it. Yeah, and they won. They are the true winners. Yeah.
But there was one there's one crazy story off the coast of the UK where like there was this old fortress that this guy, I don't know if he just stumbled across it or like he knew about
like
it.
An old castle.
And he visited it and he just started living there and set it up as like a house and declared it his own country.
Oh, cool.
This must have been like the 70s or something.
Yeah.
And he declared it his own country and the UK tried to like took him to court.
Oh.
Saying it was like in their waters and stuff.
Yeah.
But it ended up being international waters, blah, blah, blah. And he ended up winning.
Wait, it was on an island?
No, it's like a fortress in the middle of the ocean. Like a tiny little fortress.
Oh, I've seen this.
And no, this crazy story. And what happens is, so he ends up winning as like a micro country and the UK has like no jurisdiction there. So they can't stop him from doing anything.
Yeah.
And he sets it up as like a tourist thing. It originally started because he wanted to like broadcast like a radio station from there or something. But then he turned it into like a tourist thing that people could visit. But because it was its own country, like a guy, like one of his business partners, I don't know what happened, but the main dude was off in the UK and one of his business partners or something took his son hostage on the island. Oh. And because it was out of the jurisdiction and anything, they couldn't do anything.
Crazy.
So they couldn't like the UK police couldn't go and like arrest the dude or do anything.
Yeah.
And he was just holding this guy's son hostage. And then the guy had to hire like a bunch of gunmen,
like hitmen,
to go and take it back.
From where though?
I don't know.
Couldn't be the
I don't
UK.
know. I don't know if I'm remembering the story right. But from what I remember, it was like the guy had to go and find like a bunch of gunmen, hire them, and like flew in a helicopter and like stormed the fortress.
Oh, that's
to get
sick.
Yeah.
That's kind of scary, but
it is. It's still around as well. It's like a tourist thing.
So like, say I just drove my boat there.
I think it's like
can you just fuck with them and then they can't do anything because you're in international waters, so like no one's got.
Yeah,
your
well,
back.
they probably have a good setup now.
Yeah, you'd hope
It's been
so.
ages.
Was it like an actual castle? Or was that like?
I'm pretty sure they made a movie on it. No, it's
And
like
then it
it's
had, like,
like a
this-
small like fortress kind of in the middle of between like the off the coast of England somewhere,
Oh,
but like
right.
just far enough to be
in
international.
waters. That's so funny.
Yeah,
That's kind of fun, but
there's a micro country here in Perth.
where?
Yeah, off in the country, some guy has like bought a bunch of land. This is like years and years and years ago, and declared his own country.
But is it
And-
still or no?
I think it is still. He must be super old, but he has like his own money and everything.
Oh right.
Yeah. So what I'm thinking, we start up our own micro country.
Oh, and our religion.
Yeah, and
I
obviously
feel like that's a good way to
with
entice people to.
the country.
Where are we gonna do it?
We have to issue passports.
We have to find an island.
Yeah, we're gonna
An
find an
international-
island
That is so sick.
and start our own micro country
Bang.
and bring all our followers with us.
Oh, That's elite.
Issue them passports,
Mm.
money with our faces on it.
But then the
Have
thing
like
is,
a big on the entrance, just like huge, like
how do you-
20-meter posters and statues of us.
But how do you like build a currency to where it's like worth money?
Well, currency is only worth what people think it's worth.
Yeah,
I don't know
that's
what
I mean.
people
But,
are
like,
willing to trade for it.
Yeah, well, like no, as in like our followers would be, but then it's like
Yeah.
outside of that, like say,
Well, it has to get you have to
say-
get recognized to be an actual country.
Mm.
You have to get like recognized. I'm guessing by like the UN or something.
Yeah, you would. But then I'm like, how would you then? Yeah, I just don't know how you set up a currency.
I think you
Should
just
we just
I
go
think you
full
just
crypto?
do it.
Just full crypto. I feel like that's an easy way to break in.
Probably.
Because then it's like what? Because then it's like you have like a bunch of say.
I want to. I
ZC
want to print. I
bucks.
want to print money with our faces on it.
Yeah, I know, but say you have ZC bucks or something.
Yeah.
Like dollar, Zach Cale dollar,
Okay.
and then it's like, how am I going to Australia and be like?
What if someone invades our country and takes it from
they
us?
die. We're gonna
Yeah,
have a
true.
militia.
We'd have a big ditch around.
We're gonna have a militia and a moat.
True.
The moat's the ocean.
Yeah. We'd have to. If someone invades our country,
Dude,
I'm
we'll
gonna be
we'll
annoyed.
have a militia. It'd be elite.
Yeah, I wonder if someone invades, could we like reach out to Australia and be like, we're former citizens.
Oh, like
Come
can you
help us.
have our back,
Yeah.
please? Yeah.
We'll trade.
Yeah, that'd be good.
We'll trade sand
We'll-
from
we'll-
our island.
We'll make a really good connection with China.
Oh, we're going from China.
No,
okay.
we're going to be friends with China.
Okay.
And then we're gonna.
What
get,
if they invade us, like Taiwan?
No, but that
They're
we're
trying
gonna
to
be on
do
the opposite
Taiwan.
side of Australia. So if they try, like Australia will be like, no.
Ah.
Like they're not gonna.
What
let,
are we-
They're not gonna let China get near Perth.
What if it's just an island in like the middle of
Should we
the
just
Pacific
claim Roto?
Ocean? Yeah. No, because that's too close to it. It has to be in international
We
waters.
just move it, just pick it up,
True.
travel it out. Just get a
Bring a bunch of quackers.
just get a bunch of boats tied to a tree, drag them. Oh, we should introduce quackers to it.
Yeah.
And then that's how we get tourists. And then we suck them in. And then we go, this is our religion.
Yeah,
Quacker,
brainwash 'em.
Quacker is God.
You're not.
Oh.
Only one boat allowed to leave a week.
Yeah. And then they have to stay.
Yeah.
And then we
and you
say,
find reasons
and
for
then we say,
having
oh.
to stay.
And then we say, do you have enough funds to go on the boat? And
I
they're
don't
like,
think you do.
And then they're like, what do you mean? And then
You
it's
need
like,
to pay in Zach Cale dollars.
yeah. And then it's like, Zach Cale dollars, 100,000 Oz dollars is $1.
Yeah, it's
Zach
the
Cale.
exchange rate.
And the bus is $1.
Ah,
good.
This is a good plan.
We got the setup.
We do. We won't brainwash our followers, obviously.
No. they'll
Only
be-
the tourists.
Yeah, only the tourists, and then they'll become the followers, and then they'll be willing to do it.
Yes.
And then everyone will be having a good time.
Of course, it's a fun island.
Yeah, it'd be fun as. We have parties and stuff.
Yeah.
It'd be lit. And then we start getting like celebs to come in.
Yeah. They do have to pray to us, though, I think.
Yeah.
Every
We'll be-
day.
Oh, it must be so weird.
And then
Have
it's like we'll adopt different things from different religions. Like in
Yeah.
Islam, how they have to, when they pray, they have to face wherever they are on earth towards Mecca. All our followers,
Is that
whenever.
how it works?
Yeah.
How do you know though?
How do you know where it is?
Yeah, like. So
You just got it in the back of your head.
What
just
if you're on
to
the
survive.
airplane and you have to pray?
That's a good. Yeah, you don't see that, do you? Because at certain
Sure they
times
must.
throughout the day, they
I
must.
I really respect the Muslim religion. I think they have very good values.
Well, yeah, but then
Oh.
we'll make our followers pray towards the island.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Towards the island,
Yeah.
we should have thrones.
Obviously. Well, we'll build a castle.
I think it must be so weird.
We'll build like a castle with surrounding walls, like a keep, and then
Mm.
out of that is the surrounding,
We're gonna have to make
island
a game
where
of
other people
Thrones
are.
Throne.
of course.
Bunch of swords.
Yeah. Without, yeah.
It'd be elite.
It'd have to be two kings. Interesting. You haven't heard of many of those?
It's alright. We'll be the first,
Yeah.
and it'll work, and we won't get jealous of each other, and we won't try to kill each other.
Definitely not.
This guy's.
I'm
gonna
not
try to
plotting.
kill me.
No, I wouldn't take you out.
I wouldn't.
I mean, obviously, if it got to a
No,
certain state,
I'll just
would.
I'll just every day I'll guilt you and be like, if you ever kill me, I just want you to know how sad you will be, and then you'll fall into a massive depression if you ever did it.
I wouldn't kill
And
you.
then you
What
probably
if I
kill
just
yourself.
usurp you
Huh?
and just put you as like, or to make it legitimate to get into the UN,
Mm.
one of us is king, and then the other is like president, and we fake like a democracy.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I dibs king.
No, I did. No, you
I want a
can't dibs
crown.
king.
I can.
No, you can't.
I just claimed it.
You have
Padlock.
to take it. I'll take it. Dibs.
No,
I'm taking
we'll
it.
have a sword fight for it.
And then one of us, the other one. Yeah. No, we should
Yeah.
organize like a big wrestling match for king,
Yeah.
but only between us.
That'd be so
not
cool. We
actual
just like
people.
bring like heaps of like different cultures, like cool things to it.
Yeah.
Like we'll have like a hill and we'll do like the cheese roll thing.
Yeah.
Just why not? Good entertainment.
That is good. We have to. Yeah. This is gonna be a big island.
Yeah, it'll kind of be like Australia but smaller. I feel like
You
Australia.
know, we'd have to do
brings
like
in a lot of
like in
culture.
Dubai, how they man-made.
Oh yeah, we'll
like
expand the island.
Yeah, we have to expand the island.
Yeah, we will. But we will 100%.
And we live in the keep.
Yeah, but we're not going to destroy any eco life.
No.
We're going to be very smart about it. We're going
Of
to have a
course.
reef. and
Yeah.
we're actually
Yeah, we'll
we're
have
going to
a
be a
reef.
hot spot. We're going to have villas. So our
Yeah.
our followers
Will we
are gonna
secretly
stay.
brainwash them, the tourists?
No. Yeah, because they're going to see.
No,
how
and then
beautiful
our
it is.
followers get nice things.
And then we have palm trees everywhere.
Yeah. Big
Really.
eucalyptus trees as
What
well.
do you think the best climate is?
You'd want somewhere. That's interesting.
It
You'd
has
have to go
be
tropical.
Yeah.
But it's. I guess the humidity can be a bit annoying, but it's not as bad as other climates.
But it's just like such a good spot.
Yeah, that's
Like
true.
tropical, you got the nice water.
And it's an island, so it would be tropical.
And there's like so much resource.
yeah,
Yeah,
this is
I
all
think-
coming together.
it is. So we'll have a tropical island.
Yeah,
If anything, we should make a climate control. We'll add like a mountain range, and we'll have snow.
yeah, or just like
Then
an
we go
indoor
skiing.
ski thing.
Nah, the Dubai one.
Yeah,
Nah, it looks horrible.
it does.
It looks terrible.
Yeah.
Imagine if we actually had a mountain range.
Well, that seems like a lot of effort.
No, we'll build like a separate island, and then we'll make it like a just mountains on there somehow.
True.
We'll
Oh, and
set-
then in the summertime, you ski down like
Yeah.
on skis, and you ski across. You build up so much speed that you
skip
can
across the water.
skip across the water
That
to our
sounds
island.
So fun, but so dangerous.
Yeah.
If you're catching that much speed, imagine clipping an edge, just dead.
Yeah,
But our followers wouldn't do it because we're all absolute athletes.
Yeah, well, obviously.
We'll all
Elite
train.
athletes.
We'll train them all with like jiu-jitsu. Everyone will be
Yeah,
doing jiu-jitsu.
as children,
Yeah,
that's a rule.
that's
you have to
instead
learn.
of praying.
You have to learn
to
martial
roll.
arts.
Instead of praying, you have to roll for like thing. And at different ages, you have to learn different things.
We'd be so good at
And we'll
running
have
a country.
commandments and stuff.
Yeah, 10. 11 of them
11
'Cause we're-
commandments. Because we're better.
because we're better.
More numbers.
Yeah,
Yeah, it'd be elite.
and would we set up like a fake democracy to try get in the UN, or would we just go like, who cares about them?
We don't need to be part of that.
True.
Like, no one's gonna mess with us.
No, because we're just so chill.
And we're all awesome.
And
Like,
then
people
we'll
come, like, say someone comes in a ship trying to be, like, war. Like, you're just like, why? Why do you want to ruin a good
Trying
thing?
to be war.
Oh, you know what I mean. I mean, like, try to bring war. Sorry.
Yeah.
But it's like,
Why?
and then you just ask them, if
Yeah.
they're like, we will fire.
It's like,
And then be like,
this isn't very
mate,
chill of you.
come on the island.
Chill out.
Suss it out. Honestly, you can come anytime. But then, like,
Yeah.
that's when they start going, all right, but then no Russians are allowed to come on the island.
Whoa.
And then we're like, whoa,
Hey,
man,
whoa,
we're all
whoa.
inclusive.
Exactly.
We all have a Russian accent because it's scary.
Yeah.
We have to do that as well. Russian accents.
Well,
then
over
we-
time, our own country will develop its own accent.
Yeah, it will. But it has to be like,
It'll be a
Nah.
chill one like this.
no, that'd be terrible. Imagine everyone is like, hey man, how's it going, dude?
I'm from Cale Island.
That
dude.
dude. Nah, but it'd be late. No, but everyone should
We
have
have
a
to-
Russian accent. So when
yeah.
we send out like people to go out and like learn stuff, like we'll learn out like let the youth go, learn, come back. Kind
Yeah.
of like the Mormons. And then, but like when they
Every-
go, they
by
should
the-
have they
every-
should have Russian accents so no
Yeah.
one messes with
Everyone has to hit the age of 17, get sent out on a mission to
Yeah.
preach about Cale Island.
them with a Russian accent.
Why do you want the Russian
Because no
accent?
one messes with Russians. Like imagine, like, because they're obviously having a good time because everyone's having a few beers, so they're out on a night out. Some people come up to them, start messing with them, and then if you have a Russian accent, they're gonna stop. You think this is bad neighborhood?
Or
How scary is that? Like imagine if you like were out and your mates trying
But
to
what
start a
if they're
fight with
Russians?
someone and they go, "Oh, you think this is bad neighborhood?" You
what
like,
if it's-
stop?
what if they come across like Serbians?
Serbians?
Yeah.
And they have clan wars.
Hmm.
They'll team up.
Hmm.
No. No.
Already starting clan wars.
Yeah. No, we wouldn't have any
Nah,
wars.
well,
We're peace.
yeah, we'd
like the
we'd
monks.
say peace, and we'd secretly be building a militia underground. That's how you do it.
Exactly. Well, no, we will. We'll have if anyone comes on our island,
Oh,
we'll have an EMP
By
thing
force.
and like a massive magnet, so all
Yeah.
guns get zapped away from them, and then it just street fights, and then everyone
Street
knows
fights.
jiu-jitsu.
oh, and even just like just little babies destroying people with jiu-jitsu.
Literally.
That'd
Man,
be
like
good.
2-year-olds going around, just collar
Arm
choking
barring people.
Yeah. That'd be elite. That'd be so good.
Imagine And it would hurt their pride as well.
It would.
Imagine you just walk away shaking
just be
your head, just
sad.
like, damn, I just got armbarred by a 2-year-old.
Exactly. And then you have like all the UFC's
You wouldn't- they
fighters
wouldn't
coming,
come back.
trying to learn.
Yeah, we'd be
Yeah.
like, we'd be the new Dagestan in Russia.
Yeah.
All the
We'll
fighters
be
coming
like,
out
we'll
of
be
there.
like the Gracies,
Yeah,
pulling out all the jiu-jitsu boys.
yeah,
Yeah, but we would definitely do like Muay Thai and stuff.
yeah.
Get them in the clinch.
There'd be 2 royal families as well.
Mm.
Can
Yeah.
imagine that being having a few issues down the line.
Do you know what it is? It's if you have a son.
Yeah,
That's where the problems lie.
yeah.
You have your own son.
Yeah, and
So
my
we-
son will want supreme power. I can just tell.
Yeah, because he's a dick.
Yeah.
My son's gonna be cool.
Dang.
Damn.
Yeah.
Nah, we just make it. If we have a son, if we have sons, we have to send them out.
And no suits allowed on the island.
No suits.
Yeah, because I feel like
That's when people get pricky.
they get colonizing as
yeah.
well.
You also turn into a prick when you have a suit on.
Yeah.
Because you just feel classy.
People start thinking they can like colonize other
Yeah.
places. Not cool.
Not cool at all.
And your son definitely would do that as king.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Your son would start trying to colonize places, and mum would just be like, "What? No,
No.
that's not chill."
That's not chill, man. And
Yeah.
your son will be there trying to colonize our island.
Yeah.
Trying to steal it away from us.
Yeah. Well, he'd try supreme power over it. Yeah.
Do you go to metros?
Yeah. After that was an abrupt
I just
segue.
saw the stamp.
The stamp on my
Yeah.
arm. Yeah, on Saturday night after dinner with Ava.
Crazy.
Yeah.
After the fight.
What? Oh yeah, you and Ava. Yeah.
No. But
Back to our island,
Back to
our
the
country. We'd have to come up with a better name than just Zack Cale Island.
but it's like cool. It's chill.
Yeah, but you got to like combine it into like Kalak. Kalak isn't cool. Be something cool like Zale.
Zale's cool.
Zale.
Zale Island.
Yeah,
That's pretty
Zale
good.
Island.
Zale Island.
Where are you from? Zale.
Zale. That's good.
Yeah.
Zale.
Zale.
The Zalenese. That's elite.
The Zalenese.
Yeah. That's so
What's
good.
your ethnicity? I'm Zalenese.
I'm Zalenese. That's so good. Say, man, I'm Zalenese. And then they'll be like, oh, that's kind of gay. Be like, what did you say to me?
All our followers. That's what we call our followers now as well. The Zalenese.
Yeah. That'd be elite.
That is cool.
And everyone just has to be like, that would be so good. Everyone also like learn like different languages from a young age.
Yeah, we should
Would
come
we
up with
make
our own language.
Oh, that's pretty sick.
Yeah.
I actually saw an old nomadic number, like, I guess alphabet.
Yeah.
Is that what you call it? Like a, yeah, like a.
What, letters?
No, but it's numbers. So it's
Oh,
like,
numbers.
yeah.
What
Like,
is-
what would you call? It's an
Yeah.
alphabet technically, isn't it?
Well, alphabet is letters.
Yeah, I know. But
What's
like,
numbers?
The
I think it's just numbers.
I feel like I'm saying this word wrong. Numerical.
Numerical.
A numerical alphabet.
Oh, that sounds
That
proper.
sounds proper. Yeah. So okay, I saw a nomadic numerical alphabet.
From nomads.
Yeah, from the nomadic times,
What?
and it was crazy.
The nomadic times.
I don't know
When
what
people.
times. I don't know. Well, basically, oh no, Nordic. Sorry, it was
Oh.
Nordic. It was Nordic. It was nomadic. Well, they're kind of nomadic. The Nordic people.
Not really.
They went out about.
Well, yeah, I mean they went out and about. They had
Yeah.
homes though.
Yeah, they still went out about. All right. So the Nordic
That
times.
makes more
but
sense.
basically, it was like
Yeah.
they had 1 to
3.
10,000.
Oh, okay.
But
But do you need that? You only need 1 to 100
why?
because then you start to 101.
Hey,
Right?
this is their numbers. They didn't have 1.
No, you only need 1 to 10.
No, you don't. You need.
Well, everyone
no,
has
you do.
1.
Yeah, you
It's
need
just a
1 to-
different-
yeah, you only do need 1 to 10.
Yeah.
But then it was like showing how it works, and then it was. Oh no, they had 1 to 100.
Why would you need 1
You
to?
need the hundreds to start going into the thousands. You need something to be different.
No, but you need
Because then you get stuck at 99. If you have 1 to 10, you get stuck at 99.
no, because then it's
No, because it's a symbol.
no, because
thing.
it goes up to 9,
Yeah.
and then it goes back to 1, but they add a 0, and then it goes
No,
up
I know, but
to
theirs was
99, and then it goes back, and they add a 0,
Nah.
and they add a 0.
No. Because theirs was like from one piece.
Right.
So 1 was a line. Oh no, 1 was a
Oh,
line.
I think I've seen this,
with a
and then
thing.
like an L.
Yeah, like an upside down L, and then the next one
Yeah.
was like a line with a weird thing, and a line with a another
Yeah.
thing, and then everything was different from 1 to 10.
You want to adopt
And
that
then-
alphabet?
Yeah, and then it was
Not
like
you,
no, and then yeah, they did have
letters,
10, and then they had
numbers.
10, 20, 30, 40,
yeah.
and then they had the hundreds, and it was different.
Ah.
So they all had like different symbols. So like,
So you want that as the system
it'd be
in the
kinda
country?
cool.
We'd have to look for. We'd have to look at it.
Yeah, I feel like it's a lot more complicated. To be fair,
Nah. How can
Than
we just do it?
Than just adding on longer and longer.
Yeah.
That is a pretty easy way to do it.
Yeah.
They really did crack the code
Ah.
with that. Just like
Good on 'em.
1, 2, 3. 10.
Well, it seems obvious to us as well.
I know.
Yeah.
What
Like, what are
is-
the numbers in
Or
different
you
languages?
only
Are they
do-
different numbers?
No.
Or are numbers just numbers?
Oh, whoa. Wait.
Are numbers different in different languages? Because you don't see that.
No, they must be the same. But like, when did that?
Because they
become
have different
adopted?
languages.
Yeah, but when did it become
But-
adopted worldwide that numbers went
Numbers are just numbers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6?
If
7,
numbers
8?
are just numbers, why aren't
But like, surely
words
that's
just words?
surely that's spreaded. Like, it wouldn't like not everyone went. All right, we got it.
One.
Maybe they did. Maybe everyone caught on that that's the easiest way to
Like
do
1
it.
is 1, 2 is 2.
But like not like the words could be different.
Yeah,
like-
like
Like uno.
uno, due,
Yeah,
tre.
exactly. But like when
Italiano.
but like how long do you reckon like when in time did they all
No,
go?
but when you write it, like
Mm.
you can spell a number and have it be different in the language.
Yeah.
But when you're doing the maths,
Oh,
you
I
write it
see
as
what you
1,
mean.
2, 3.
I don't know.
Neither.
That's a weird thing.
It does
isn't
seem
it?
weird, especially in like Asian or different countries that don't use
Our dialect.
the same
symbols.
Symbols.
Yeah.
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 I've never thought about that.
Neither.
It's
I'm just
weird.
thinking about it now.
Yeah.
That is weird.
Because like when did the Nordics go from?
Yeah,
Well, they-
from
Yeah.
whatever they
from the
were
symbol
to that.
things to that.
I've no
and
idea.
when was it adopted?
I don't
Who
know.
started it?
Who started numbers?
We'll
Mm.
next week. Well, next podcast.
Next podcast.
Next podcast, we are going to be discussing
Wilhelm
something.
Number.
Huh?
Wilhelm Number.
Wilhelm.
Wilhelm the number guy.
Once.
He's come up with a great idea.
Dos.
1, 2, 3.
It definitely was German. I feel like they were on.
No,
to it.
because 9
That's
isn't
not
9.
nine.
That's stop. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the word
That's no.
for it though.
What's
That's not what
their
we're
word is
asking.
neuf. No, that's French.
No, that
Yeah,
word
but
is close. We're
to
not talking about the
neuf.
words though. We're talking about like who started
Yeah,
the
the
1,
one-
2,
the 1,
who
2,
started
3s.
the- yeah, the numerical alphabet that we use today.
I have no idea.
Yeah,
Should we adopt that in our country? Seems easy.
It
And
does.
obviously we
It's
do
definitely easiest.
the kilograms. What's that? Is that metric or imperial?
It's metric.
Yeah, we're doing the metric one.
Imperials.
That's the US one.
Fuck them.
Yeah, that is confusing.
Absolute idiots.
Doesn't it just
Fahrenheit?
seems so much harder?
Oh, do you know what it was? Yeah, I learned what Fahrenheit, like why theirs start so.
Is
Well, yeah, theirs start
Higher.
so further down. No,
Yeah.
colder. Like one's colder.
0
No.
is yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, no, 0 degrees Fahrenheit is a lot colder than 0 Celsius.
Yeah, because it's like 0 is like 32. Negative 32 is 0 degrees or something.
Yeah.
No.
No.
It's
Like 32 degrees is
zero.
0.
So
Degrees
they
Celsius.
did it from the Fahrenheit. I'm assuming was his last name. The Fahrenheit system was made off of.
A
I'm
guy
assuming
named
it's someone,
Keith Fahrenheit.
probably.
I don't
Not-
know.
Maybe. But it was
Chad
basically
Fahrenheit.
he was doing the freezing water experiment.
Yeah.
But instead of just doing like every normal person, like the metric system,
Yeah.
where we went, all right, water freezes, well, normal water
Like
freezes
Celsius.
at 0. Yeah, Celsius.
Kryp-
He
Krypton
put
Celsius.
as much salt as feasibly possible into the water,
Yeah.
and then at the point of which that froze was 0 degrees Fahrenheit.
Why?
I don't know. I think it's a weird way to do it. So basically he just made-
probably had a reason.
He probably did, but to me it
Seems
sounds
weird.
stupid. Like, why would you base it off?
Well, so
the
much easier
saltiest
because
water?
in Celsius, because 0 degrees, anything below that is freezing.
That's
and
what I mean.
Well, especially for water, and then 100 degrees is boiling.
Yeah, but his is, I don't know.
There's also Kelvin as well.
Yeah, Kelvin's
That's another
that's
system.
like crazy.
What a
Like,
wild.
0 Kelvin is like negative, like something stupid. It's like super
Is it?
cold. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's like minus 400.
Whoa.
Because 0
You
Kelvin,
can't have minus 400.
0 Kelvin is like the coldest something can feasibly be.
Minus 273
Before
degrees
it, like,
Celsius.
stops moving the atoms.
I think it's minus 273 degrees
yeah,
Celsius.
that's when all atoms stop moving.
Yeah.
When there's 0 energy.
Yeah,
It's
they
0
just
Kelvin.
stop.
So things genuinely freeze.
That must be so cold.
So if you want to do like space travel, you have to get a 0 Kelvin,
Do you?
so your body doesn't deteriorate.
What?
I don't know. It sounds smart. Something will work. Isn't that like hyperfreeze or something? Whatever stuff does, like space travel.
Space travel.
Like, because you need to freeze the people because they won't live. Like Interstellar. You know how they do the.
They travel in spacesuits.
No, but then they like go to sleep.
Oh, like the cryo
Freeze. Yeah,
thing.
and I'm assuming you have to go to 0 Kelvin, so like you stop. So you don't
like
age.
like in
So you-
Futurama when Fry
Yeah. So you don't
was
age.
He's just a guy from our age, and then he accidentally falls into the thing and freezes years
Yeah.
into the future.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Ah.
Because it's like you have to.
That
you
would make
don't
sense.
want to age.
Yeah, you'd
so
want to
it's
be
like-
cold.
Yeah, exactly. So
Interesting.
You have to get really cold.
Yeah. Kelvin was just a crazy guy.
Yeah, I don't know. What? That would have been an insane feat to realize that's the coldest something can get.
Yeah.
How do you get like to negative 200
Well, because
degrees?
it's... I guess they just stopped moving.
Yeah, but like, how did they get that to something? Like, how do you get something to stop moving?
That's
pretty hard.
Put a
Especially,
fridge
like,
in a fridge.
In a fridge.
In Antarctica.
Surrounded by...
Is a fridge colder in Antarctica than it is here?
Do you mean freezer?
Sure.
Because a fridge wouldn't be warmer.
Okay, freezer.
Would it be colder?
Yeah.
I don't think it would work.
The freezer.
No, I don't think if you put a fridge outside in Antarctica, it would work. It would freeze the electronics, and then that would probably be generating
But then it
more
would
heat.
be colder.
Why would it be colder? It would just go to what temperature it is.
Yeah. What if... And it's
Because it'd be
colder?
generating heat to work the fridge. Know what I mean?
Ah.
And then at that point, it would die.
Like an ice box.
Yeah.
Think about how hard it must have been before freezers and icing, refrigerating stuff.
Have you seen how they did it?
They had to cure meat and everything, yeah.
Yeah, but like when they first started doing it, they used to go, I don't know where, I think it was like somewhere in Canada when they started doing it for like America. And they would get like
Ice
massive
boxes.
saws and like chop these like massive like
Chunks of ice off
100
glaciers
kilo
and stuff?
blocks. Yeah.
Right.
And then they just start putting it in boxes with like insulation, and
Yeah.
shipping it off to places.
Because they were just called ice boxes
Yeah.
to first start.
But it's like, that's like, how much would it cost you for like a block of ice?
It would have... Well,
And then
then
how
they
long does it
started
last
doing... I think that would have been tough to start. Not many people would have done it either. But then once they started setting up, I think, like ice factories in each town.
Like cold spots,
I don't know.
like big fridges.
No, I think places that make ice.
Oh, yeah. that
So
makes
then
sense.
you could like put it in your box. I think. I don't know. I might just be making that up. It seems right though.
Yeah. I'm just like, when you
But
think
then
about,
before
like,
that, they used to dig in like medieval times. Obviously, they would cure and like dry meat
Yeah.
so it would stay safe.
Yeah.
But they also used to dig underground into like cellars and
Yeah.
keep
yeah.
meat there because it was cooler
Like,
underground.
bury it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not bury it, but like just have like a cellar
Yeah.
going down.
So the temperature's colder.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's weird. Human evolution. We've done well.
Yeah, it's weird to think about.
Yeah.
I wonder what, like, one person who just came up with something. Isn't that crazy to think about? And it just evolved crazily into, like, a massive thing.
What do you mean? Like the first invention ever, basically.
Not the first invention
So,
ever,
like,
but, like,
tools.
you could just be, like, a normal guy
Yeah.
and you just invent, like,
Oh,
an
and then your
ice
life's
box.
different. Yeah.
And then a couple hundred years
That's
later,
just like, that's like a weird one. That's like,
you've changed, like, how...
that's weird because it's like, that's like, you're not, but
everyday
that's not
lives
like, you're not
function.
inventing something. That's like,
Well,
you're
ice
literally,
was
like,
around,
everyone's
yeah.
always
You
been like, oh, there's ice here. But one guy was like, let's move the ice.
Well, and then how did they work out that it could keep it... Because they wouldn't have known straight away that it could keep food from deteriorating and, like, stuff straight
Well, they
away.
probably did. Like if you're in Canada.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
you
if
had
you were in a
meat,
cold
like-
place, maybe.
Yeah, not in like a warm place. Well, then it's like the people talk. Like, yeah, you wouldn't believe it. We can keep meat outside.
Yeah, but then they didn't have
Fresh
ice. They'd be
yeah.
like,
And then they're like, oh, they have ice. How do we get their ice?
imagine just eating, like, beef jerky.
All day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be pretty good. I like beef jerky. Just cured, smoke it all.
Yeah, it probably would be pretty good.
Yeah. Do you think... So, I remember watching... Ooh, I forgot what it was called. It's basically this guy. He went out in America by himself, and then he started, like, just living off the grid.
I don't know. There's a show called Alone where they do that.
Oh, I remember you telling me about that.
Yeah, it's a good show.
No, but
Where
basically
they
this
just
guy
live
goes
off the
out,
grid.
and then he ends up dying because he like, eats a poisonous berry.
Oh, it's
Into the
called
Wild.
Into the Wild.
Into the Wild, yeah, that.
Yeah.
And then it's like,
It was a book, I
do you
think,
think
as
you
well.
could do it?
Could I do it?
Just go off the grid.
No, well, do I get to learn about the wilderness
He'd a book.
beforehand?
He'd a book
I
about
don't think I could do it.
floral stuff. Or
Yeah.
like berries and
And
stuff.
he had a van as well or something,
Yeah,
right?
he did have a van.
Do you have a dog? Seems like the type of thing where you'd have a dog with you.
Yeah, it would be good with a dog.
It would be.
But then I remember he killed a moose, or he found a moose.
Moose
then,
are massive.
And then he wasn't able to cure it.
Yeah. Well, how do you?
Well, you have to make a fire and hang it up.
You hang it up, yeah.
Yeah, and then smoke it.
What? You smoke it?
Yeah, you smoke it.
What is... Because you got to like...
Well, it's like you have to dry it out.
Yeah.
So the fastest way to do that is like get a fire.
Mm.
Well, you can like cook meat, but then if you want to cure it, you have to hang it up.
You have to... What's the part... What's where they salt it? That's curing it as well.
Yeah, they do that in like Finland and stuff with sharks.
Yeah, maybe.
But like that's like... I'm pretty sure you can, but I think that's like the way that like older...
Why did he go
people
into
did
the
it.
wild?
He was trying to find his vocation.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then he lived there for a bit.
He lived there for a bit.
And then ate some bad berries.
Yeah, and then he died. And then he also realized that he ate the bad berries.
Oh, so he knew he was going to die.
Yeah, so like he basically like, I remember like in the movie like he was looking through a book
Mm.
and then he was like, oh yeah, I can eat these. And then he ate them because he was like really hungry. And then he started feeling sick and he's like, what? And then he like flipped a few pages and then like he had the exact berry.
Not
And
to
he was
eat.
like- and he
On
was
like a
like-
do not
yeah,
eat
and it was
section.
literally like you will start vomiting.
Couldn't he
then
throw
you
it
go
up?
days.
Isn't vomiting good?
No, yeah.
Not if
it
you've
is good, but,
digested
like,
it, though.
Yeah, you've already digested it at
Yeah.
that point. And then he's like, yeah, and then you start like going blind and then you die.
That must have been bad.
Oh, not what you want.
Well, they made. I know they made a movie. I
Mm.
just haven't seen it.
Into the Wild.
No.
Oh, you haven't seen that movie?
No.
Oh, I have.
Yeah. Well, I'm assuming that's where you got
yeah.
it from.
What? Oh, because it's a book, isn't it?
I think it's a book.
I think so.
Makes sense.
It would make sense. Most movies are off of books, aren't they?
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah.
them are. Some of them you don't even realize are off books. Like Shawshank Redemption.
Is that off a book?
That's off a book by
Oh.
Stephen King.
Ah.
Yeah, it's not a book. It's a short story he did.
Oh.
Yeah.
They made a pretty damn good movie off of that.
Yeah. Well, you look at the top 50 IMDb movies.
Stephen
a
King.
lot of them are Stephen King.
He's very good.
The Shining, as well. Stephen
Mm.
King. The Green Mile with Tom Hanks.
Mm.
Never seen it, but I've seen it in the list of top movies.
Yeah.
It. Never actually watched it.
I haven't either. I don't like
Stephen
horror
King
movies.
adds though.
Creepiness.
Yeah, he's meant to be. He's like
Who's
a
the guy
horror
that-
writer.
Who's the guy that adds toes?
That's Quentin Tarantino.
That's the boy.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
adds
that's
feet to all
funny.
his movies.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's ever acknowledged his foot fetish thing.
Well, everyone just knows it. Like, you don't have to
Yeah,
acknowledge it
'cause-
because you just know.
Yeah, it's a weird amount of feet.
I just can't imagine being like an actress and being
He-
like, hey, this scene we're gonna show you.
Yeah. Well, your
also
dirty
know-
feet as
you know
well.
what, you
They're
just-
always.
You just know it's happening as well.
It's always weird when it comes on screen. Like in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, he got Margot Robbie. She's
Yeah.
like just sitting in the movies. You know how you put and like, she puts her feet up on the thing, and it's
Mm.
just her bare,
Yeah.
dirty bottom of the soles of her feet showing
That's what you
on the
want.
screen. Not good. But Stephen King does weird stuff in his books as well.
Yeah.
He always has like a weird kind of sex scene in it.
Oh.
In like a lot of his books. It's he's
I haven't read any of his books.
a good writer.
Yeah.
I like his stories, but there's always in like every book just one like random scene of a weird sex thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Strange dude.
Yeah, like in The Stand, which is like a poster, like it's like where like COVID, like a huge epidemic hits the
Mm.
world, and like 99.9% of people die,
Yeah, right.
and then like some people live for like unknown reason,
Mm.
but then there's always there's this weird
Sex scenes, right?
parts. Apparently in It, at the end of It,
There's a sex scene.
I haven't read the book, but there's like a child orgy or something
Oh, what?
at the end of It. I've not
Oh,
read
so
it.
he's just like, he has a weird spot. In every
Yeah,
book, basically.
they're like in The Stand, there's one where like these two guys are like just sleeping,
Mm.
and a guy shoves a gun up his butt. What? Yeah,
Fair enough.
yeah.
Captures the audience then.
Well, it's just you're just reading it like, and then all of a sudden that happens, and it's like, okay,
You're like, okay.
that was
Yeah.
random.
It's just weird, just imagery in your head.
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah,
Yeah. I watched The Menu the other day.
That's a very good movie.
Did you? It's weird.
I liked
I don't know how I
it.
feel about it.
I liked it.
Yeah, but then I
Well-
was like, there's not like that much plot to it.
Would there? If there's a plot,
Yeah,
well,
there was a plot, but it's just like, there's no like deeper meaning.
So they arrive on the island,
Yeah,
and it's mainly focusing on I don't know a character's
Well, actually,
name,
there was
Anya
deeper
Taylor
meaning.
Joy.
but it's just like, it was weird.
And she
Huh?
gets invited
Oh,
by
yeah,
the guy, and then they go to this island. He's meant to be like the world's best chef.
Yeah, basically.
And then they go in, and it's just like a creepy restaurant.
Yeah, honestly, it got weird.
Well, my girlfriend and I, we watched the menu and then went out to like dinner after, and that
Anyone
is
shoot
weird.
themselves?
No, it's weird going out to dinner and then after watching it, 'cause you just look at things differently.
Yeah, you would.
Because it's like a criticism of the food industry, kind of, and people in general.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. It was good.
Without trying to spoil anything.
Well, it doesn't matter. I'm assuming everyone's watched it by now.
Well, not everyone watches that.
Well, if you haven't,
Some people
watch it.
Yeah, well, spoilers ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, spoilers ahead. I made Joel's dad watch it.
Yeah.
And then, like, he also doesn't like gruesome things.
Well, we'll explain
And
it.
then
They go on to the island.
I
and
also
they
explained it was weird as shit.
Yeah.
I said it's very strange.
Well, they start serving them dishes, and then all of a sudden, everyone's like, who works there is like a little creepy.
Yeah.
And
well,
the
everyone there
head chef is
flawed.
Rafe Fiennes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then,
her works there, yeah.
Yeah.
Works there's creepy.
And then people start dying.
Yeah. People start dying, and then everyone that's, like, there to eat is, like, flawed, and they have problems.
In some way, they've done something wrong.
Yeah.
But
So basically,
the main
chef
character,
doesn't feel bad about it.
she wasn't meant to be there.
She wasn't.
And that's where things start going.
Yeah.
off.
Started going weird, and then she basically just outplayed him.
Yeah.
Get
Outmaneuvered them.
Made me
It
a
was good.
burger.
You didn't like it.
I did like it. I enjoyed it. But
You watch
like,
it in the movies or just?
No. I watched it at home.
Ah.
I haven't been to the movies
I like going to
in
movies.
ages. Oh, Avatar was the last movie I went to.
Oh yeah.
With you. Yeah. Which is good.
Yeah. Well, what were your thoughts on the menu though?
I liked it.
You just thought it was weird.
I
What
don't
about
know.
the end where
I just
spoilers here,
thought-
where they cook them all up in s'mores, and he
Oh
dresses
yeah,
them as
and he
s'mores?
dressed them as s'mores. That's what I mean. It's like just strange. But then I was like I
A
understood
pretty
the meaning.
original screenplay though.
Very.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like, I also thought like I don't know. I just thought I don't know. I was expecting more.
Really?
Yeah.
More horror, more.
No, just like more like
Just more.
I don't know.
You don't know
I feel
how to
like-
explain it.
Yeah, I don't really. But it was like the scene where they were like all running away.
Yeah. So
just feel
basically,
like some
they
of
did
the-
like a little hunt
Some of the way they filmed
and said
it, I
the
didn't
men
enjoy
could
it.
get away
Yeah.
if they'll give them a head start and get like some people to chase them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, because it was weird, because it was like somewhat comedy-esque.
It
as
was a
well.
dark comedy.
Yeah.
That's what it's labeled as.
Oh, okay. Because
Yeah.
it was like weird. Because it was like some bits were funny, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
And then like some bits, I was just like, I just feel like it wasn't filmed. Some of the bits weren't filmed in the best way.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Like which
That's what I
ones?
felt. Well, like that scene when like, everyone's running away.
You didn't enjoy the
And I was like,
cinematography.
No, not really.
I thought it was funny how everyone ran away and then that dude just stood there.
Yeah, because he wanted to be captured.
Yeah.
Because he was
Then
a
he-
weird bloke. Yeah. And then he
hung himself.
killed himself.
Well, because he just did what he was told.
Because he realized that he's a bitch and can't cook.
Yeah.
Yeah. He also did like, what was he trying to cook?
I don't know. It was like lamb chops
To be
or
fair,
something.
like that would have been like so funny. Because if it was me, like I would be there. I'd be like, oh, okay, you have to give me an hour. Like it's just
Yeah.
like because they were like cooking up stuff like hell quick,
Yeah.
and then you got nervous.
Well, I liked it because it's different from all the movies recently. Seem like kind of formulaic.
Yeah,
Where you
it
can
was
kind of
different.
tell how
It was gonna
what's
go.
going on.
Yeah. Also the ending.
Well, all
was
the
weird.
big production movies.
Yeah.
That get pushed.
Yeah. Like the ending was strange as well. She was like
Where she
hopped out on the
escaped.
boat. Well, like yeah, but it was like just
Well, as she made him make him a cheeseburger.
I know, but it was like
Looks like a
weird.
good burger.
It did look like a good boat, but like it was like really dramatized, like her getting onto the boat.
Yeah.
And then she couldn't find the keys and stuff, and then I was like, well, it doesn't matter. Like you know they're all
Yeah,
dying.
there's just and also they're just gonna let you he just let you go.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm pretty sure you're
Yeah.
good. And then I was just like,
Oh, and she ate. Oh, and then
she
she
ate the
ate
burger.
half the burger.
and it
Wow.
got takeaway.
Yeah, she got takeaway.
That was smart.
That was smart.
Because then that kind of like messed with them, and he was
It was
like,
kind of a weird moment though as well. Like, it was like, oh, you're not gonna finish it? No.
no,
Can I get this half takeaway?
yeah,
And it was like pausing. He's like, yeah,
yeah.
go for it.
And then he had like that, all that inner
In a
demons,
turmoil,
and he was like,
because
oh.
all he wanted to do was just cook a
'Cause
burger
that's when he was happiest.
instead of the fine dining.
That's when he was happiest because she saw the photo of him
Yeah,
cooking burgers, being happy.
I liked it. What do you rate it out of 10?
E.
An E. An
No.
E. E for excellent out
E
of
for
10.
Excellent. I don't know, because it's like not anywhere near my top movies.
What's your top movie?
Interstellar.
Okay.
It's a bit basic.
That's a great movie.
Django is up there.
Yeah. Okay. I like these movies as well.
Django is good.
What if you what you're rating them? What do you give Interstellar? A 10? Can't be a 10, can it?
Yeah, it can.
You think it's the perfect movie?
Not I'll give it a 9.8.
9.8.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it is pretty good.
Well, it's like,
and it's like a surprise Matt Damon halfway through the middle.
I know.
That's always a
That
bonus.
is a weird one because he's just such
You
a
don't
big
expect.
player.
You don't see him
He's
coming.
such a big player.
You don't
And he
expect
comes
such
into
a
it
big
and he's like,
actor
"What?"
halfway through the movie, and just Matt Damon pops out.
Also,
as
Matt Damon is
Interstellar.
never a dick in movies. And he was a dick.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't.
He's normally always...
He's
like,
seems like a nice guy.
he's the hero.
Yeah.
Well, not the hero, but like, he's always
Matt
like...
Damon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he's the dickhead. That's a very
Well, you
good
don't
movie.
you don't see it coming. He's meant to be like the nice guy.
Yeah.
And then he
turns.
turns.
And you realize
Spoiler came out
If you haven't watched
came out
Interstellar,
9
you're
years
an
ago.
idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're shocking. But yeah, I'd give it I did enjoy it because I like movies that make me think,
Yeah.
and I was like trying to work out why
What was happening.
they were thinking. I also analyze movies way too much. I think that's
While
what-
it's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like the way they filmed
It's
it as
different.
well-
I just sit down and enjoy it the first time I watch it.
No, I don't. I don't like rewatching movies.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, if they're good, I rewatch.
If they're good, they are. But like, I won't.
All right, out of 10, go.
7.
7.0.
Yeah.
I would give it a 7.8. I liked it.
That's good. But the
Thank
thing is,
you.
like, I did like it. I sound like I don't like it. I enjoyed it.
7's a good score.
Yeah.
What's the worst movie you've ever seen? Where you just hated it, couldn't even finish? Or do you not have one?
I haven't watched that many movies. It's definitely been a horror movie. Horror movies anger me.
Well,
And
horror
I don't
movies,
like them. It depends on the horror
I feel
movie.
like a bad horror movie
It's
is
funny.
like, well, it can almost reach so bad it's funny.
Yeah.
But
Nah. I think... Yeah, I don't know. I don't like the whole horror movie genre. One, it's either they're scary as shit and I hate it.
what about, yeah.
And then two, it's either that bad and it angers me because I'm like... It's just like bad acting and it's just like
yeah.
bad like plot. And I'm just like...
That's
but I
true.
get it because like that's... Like it's meant to be that. But
Yeah.
it annoys me. But
Fair enough.
yeah. What's your worst movie?
I don't know if I have one. I can't really remember walking out of a movie or doing anything like that.
I'm trying to think of a movie that I really enjoyed the other day. Oh, Arrival was really good.
Arrival. Oh, Arrival.
Yeah, good movie.
That is I haven't seen it. I have heard it's a good
Really?
movie. Yeah.
Need to watch
With
it.
Amy Adams.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's based on a book
I feel like most movies are.
by some American sci-fi writer.
Yeah,
Apparently
it's really good.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I watched.
What are you thinking
It's
about?
not coming. I'm trying to think of the movie that I watched the other day, and I was like really
It's just not
happy
coming.
with it.
What? All right. What genre?
I have no idea.
Let's extract it from your mind.
It was something like.
Who was who was the actor?
I don't even know.
You know him? Like not a big name.
No.
What did his face look like? Describe his face.
It's just not there. I just remember like the other day I was quite
What
happy
happened
about
in the
movie.
movie?
I honestly couldn't tell you. So it's maybe not that good.
Maybe it's not that
Maybe
good.
It wasn't that good. But
I
I
don't
just
know.
know. I just remember finishing it and I was like, oh, this is good. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
And that doesn't really happen with me with movies. I don't watch a
Really?
lot of movies because I get
Two
upset.
good ones that people might not know about: Korean movies
Oh,
that I
Parasite.
keep recommending to you.
Parasite?
Oh, Parasite.
Parasite's
Yeah.
good.
Well, everyone knows Parasite. It won the Oscar.
It gave me
You watched Parasite?
vibes. The menu did.
In a way, the second half
Like
of Parasite.
some of the way,
second half
some
of
of the
Parasite.
way it was like filmed.
Ah,
And
by
some were like-
Bong Joon-ho,
Mm.
cinematography. He directed Parasite. Well, one of the other Korean films that's really good is Bong Joon-ho's second movie called Memories of a Murder.
Is that the one that you try to make me watch?
No, I tried to make you watch another great movie, Old Boy.
Old Boy.
Old Boy.
Yeah.
That's an amazing movie. One of the best fight scenes of all time. In it.
Oh. Parasite still scared the absolute shit out of me.
That scared you?
Do you remember when?
Well, because you don't see it coming
do you
the
remember
first
when
half.
you see
It's-
the lady's
it's-
face and the boy sitting there, and like he looks down the stairs. and
Oh,
there's just that face.
yeah.
I
yeah.
absolutely shaft myself.
Well, the first half of Parasite is filmed almost like, kind of like a comedy. The pacing of it, at
Yeah.
least, and then it just switches into a dark
Yeah, into a dark. kind of thing.
place.
Yeah,
It's a good movie.
it was a very good movie.
I liked it.
Subbed?
Amazing
Did you
cinematography.
watch it subbed or dubbed?
Subbed, of
Good,
course.
good.
I don't know if you. Just
sure it
wouldn't
has
be the
been
same
dubbed.
dubbed. I'm
Yeah,
sure
it
it
wouldn't be.
does. So Regan, my girlfriend, can't watch movies subbed.
Yeah, I hate those people.
She has to watch it dubbed,
Dude,
and it just is not the same.
Oh, it's not. It's like, yeah, I have a few friends that watch subbed, and it angers me.
Dubbed, you mean? Yeah.
Oh yeah, dubbed. Sorry.
Yeah.
Subbed is so much better because like you don't get the.
You don't get the
true-
emotion.
Yeah.
I feel like the voice actors, unless it's like a big show, But like some of them that just aren't that good.
Oh, they
Like,
aren't.
and it just feels silly.
Oh, it feels stupid. It's like you can't change it because it's changing everything.
Yeah.
Like it
It
changes
is.
so much. It's like I'm watching Narcos, and if you didn't watch it, like I didn't realize that it could be dubbed.
Yeah, right.
Because they speak so much Spanish.
Spanish.
But it's like that's part of it. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
it is.
I can't imagine hearing like the actor who plays Pablo Escobar, him talking English.
And it always
Or like
feels
him
like
talking
they
American.
don't fit the character as
I feel like
well.
they wouldn't.
Yeah. That's
It'd be so
weird.
strange.
But that's
a good
why a
show,
lot of
though,
people don't watch foreign movies or TV shows.
because they don't understand it.
I guess, yeah.
So, like, I remember being younger, my dad watched like this Spanish movie once, and I
Mm.
just walked in. I was like, "What is happening?" And there was no subtitles.
Well, can he speak Spanish?
No.
What was he doing?
He was just watching it. He was just like, "Oh, it's a really good movie." I was like, what
How do you know
happened?
what's going
But
on?
He like kind of knows what's
I
happening.
remember I was in Margaret River one time, and like the internet wasn't working or something, and the only thing on TV was like a French horror movie,
Oh.
and so I had to watch it in French.
Double.
But I like you can kind of
Baguette. Oui.
Sacre bleu. Yeah, but you can kind of work out what's going on. But other than that,
That'd be
it's
funny.
tough.
I would enjoy horror movies in different languages. Like
We
French
should
would
do like
be-
a- we should do
French
like a
would be
reaction to one.
hilarious. Yeah, we should.
To a horror movie.
French would be so funny,
Yeah.
especially if it was like dumb, like a shitty horror movie.
Yeah.
Like, imagine like a baguette was killing people. Baguette.
The killer baguette.
Baguette.
Sacre bleu.
Mm.
Oh no.
Oh no, very nice.
Yeah. Well, that's why a lot of people don't watch it.
I got scared.
What?
I don't know if I hit record.
No, it is recording.
Is it?
Yeah.
I have to check.
Oh, go check.
It's
that.
hurting me. And it is recording.
Yeah,
Thank
of course it's
bloody
recording. I checked
God.
it just beforehand.
I would have actually cried.
I know. We've been going for like an hour.
We have it.
Yeah.
Hour what?
Hour 2 minutes.
Incorrect. Hour 7.
Hour 7 minutes.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
It was very impressive.
Feels like it's going quickly.
I know.
Because we're sitting in the shade. We're not bothered by the heat.
Yeah, the heat last time.
Yeah.
We
need to be sponsored by a sunscreen company.
I
Quickly.
know. Apparently, the best sunscreen for your face by
Yeah.
dermatology. Is it?
Yeah, dermatology.
Dermatology. I don't know. I guess people.
Yeah.
They said
This
it's
is just not go outside.
No, it's like called. I forgot what it's called. That was
Ah.
terrible. It's called like it has like a monkey on it.
What?
Bum bum.
Banana
monkey.
boat.
No.
Bum gum cream.
Bum gum. I think
Bum bum bum.
Is it bum bum?
Might be bum. No, I think it's bum bum.
A boom boom.
Not
Is it
bum
bum
gum. Bum
No.
bum.
Yeah, I think. It's
I don't
bum
know.
bum.
I have no idea.
I
Why
don't
is
know.
that good?
Apparently, it's just the best one for
If
you.
it just works, it works.
Apparently, it doesn't have all that like plastic and stuff in it.
Well, I think if you just go outside and don't get burned, then it works.
Yeah, but like, yeah, but it's like apparently sunscreen, like some of them are actually
Yeah.
quite
Bad
bad
for
for
you.
Yeah, because your skin's a big old organ. It absorbs a lot of shit.
It is the largest organ.
It is the largest organ.
Yeah.
Yeah. But apparently it seeps in and it's not healthy for you. All
Oh,
the plastics
interesting.
and all the, I don't know what the words are.
Chemicals?
Yeah, but there's like some fancy ones that like are known, like ecologyne or some stuff.
Ecologyne?
I don't know. Something
Damn.
like that.
Don't let that ecologyne get you.
Yeah, you can't. It kills you. Apparently it's bad. Lowers your sperm count. Testosterone goes down. Kids are going to come out deformed.
Yeah.
Not what you want.
Interesting.
Not what you want at all.
Or you just sell that sunscreen to the people you don't want to reproduce.
That's like how people say dentists. Should you trust what your dentist give you in toothpaste?
You reckon they're sponsored?
Not that they're sponsored, but like
You
it
want
would-
that 10th dentist. The
it
9
wouldn't-
out
no.
of 10 always agree.
But
There's always
isn't
the
that
10.
a bad thing?
You want the 10th one that
Dentists
doesn't?
profit off your teeth being shit. So wouldn't
Yeah.
they want to give you?
Well, that's like saying
Shit
doctors
toothpaste.
profit off your body being unhealthy.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, but
But it's like they can't cause you harm. They're not going to be like, oh, have a pill, it'll make you worse.
some probably do.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Maybe. It's like a firefighter got caught the other day because he was
Lighting a fire.
Yeah, because he was an arsonist.
Yeah, well, all the firefighters, I've heard this statistic somewhere, could be fake, I have no idea. But firefighters are like the most
like leading.
likely to be arsonists.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
You get hooked on it.
Yeah,
Hooked on the
you
flames.
do.
Hooked on the energy. Must be a weird thing being a firefighter.
Yeah. Well, fire is like, it's cool to look at.
It is cool to look at. Why is it cool to look at?
Well, because of the colours and the shapes. It's satisfying and it gives off a warmth
It does.
of safety.
And
Makes you feel
energy.
comforted.
It does. Do you reckon that's built, like, ingrained into us through
Must be.
evolution?
Yeah,
Like,
would
just
be.
to love fire.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know,
Because it's safety.
safety, cooked food,
Yeah.
warmth.
Yeah, all of those things.
Yeah.
Shelter.
Yeah. It must be.
Yeah,
then-
it would have to be.
Because, like, no other animal likes fire.
Well, fire is what made us evolve
Yeah,
into what we are.
Yeah.
Because
well,
no other
no-
animal uses fire.
No other animal likes fire as well.
Yeah.
Besides bugs, but they're just stupid.
But then it makes
and
you
they just
wonder,
fly into it.
how did we like fire?
Because it was warm and we're freezing cold. And we
Yeah,
were
but you
naked.
look at like chimpanzees and stuff now. If we were at like a similar stage
they
in
have hair.
evolution,
Oh, I see what you mean.
yeah,
I think when we started...
we must have been more evolved already.
Yeah, we must have also lost a lot of our fur or hair.
Ah, yeah,
I
because
think-
that's why
I think when we started walking on 2
True.
feet,
I forgot about the fur part.
I feel like we
Yeah.
started, like, losing hair as
Yeah.
much. I
You
think
don't.
so.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
And then,
You're
like,
not
and
as
then-
insulated, not as
Yeah,
warm.
and then I think it got to a point where we were wearing clothes, and then someone saw fire one day, and they're like, "Oh, yeah,
oh, this is nice.
this is warm."
Hey, yeah.
Like they would have been shitting themselves,
like,
but
Steve.
they
come over
100%
here.
would have touched it as well.
Yeah, you would touch everything.
Curiosity. Well, have you heard of the stoned ape theory?
No.
I've
Enlighten
heard about
me.
it on Joe Rogan's podcast. So apparently, like all humans and that we came from Africa
Okay.
and all that through like the evolutionary stage and all the monkeys.
So they
came out of
say.
the jungle. Well, they say.
So
yeah,
they say.
So they say. So they say the monkeys came out of the jungle.
Yeah.
Started going on the dry land, and then on the dry land there was like, I don't know, more like buffaloes and stuff.
Yeah.
Cattle-esque
Okay.
mammals.
Grazing animals.
Grazing animals, and then out of that they shat,
Yeah. Oh.
and then in their shit mushrooms would grow.
Really?
And then they've done a study on what type of mushrooms they are, and they're like very potent hallucinogenic mushrooms
That people would eat.
that people would eat. Source of
Ah.
food, because like, they probably would have ate mushrooms like in the forests and stuff.
Maybe.
you'd
Yeah.
think, I don't know, but like then they started eating them. Well, like
They ate poop mushrooms.
Yeah, poop
Yeah.
mushrooms, and then started tripping bowls.
And
And
that
then-
led to
And then
evolution.
leading to that, we had like a massive growth in our brain
Mm.
over like a 2000...
A short period
Yeah,
of
like
time.
2000 years.
And they think it's because
And they
people
think it's
were
because-
tripping on poop
well, because like
mushrooms.
it invokes like one, connection with other people. Two,
Right.
you have more
Well, that's a very
thoughts.
human thing.
Yeah,
the
and then
connection
two,
with
you have like
people.
more thoughts. Like you have way more thoughts. Like in a span
Like
of,
almost like it developed. You have because humans. I don't know if any other animals have it, that knowledge of like your self-existence.
yeah, like self-awareness. and stuff.
Self-awareness,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then like apparently like
I think, therefore I am.
yeah.
Rene Descartes, French
Descartes.
philosopher.
Love the French. Oui, oui. But yeah, and then basically they just thought a lot more, and then they reckon after doing that for like, well, like thousands of years,
Yeah.
or like 1,000 years, they reckon they started like, because he also more creative.
But is that not only just a small population of humans eating poop mushrooms? Surely not all humans
that's
were
where we
eating
branched-
poop mushrooms.
That's where we branched off of.
So there was a small
Well, but you
thing
didn't
of
have- you didn't-
Homeo.
You didn't have other humans.
We weren't Homeo sapiens then. We were like
no
Homeo-
before that.
we're like Africanus or
But
whatever.
they became the way I
Lepithecus,
know it is like
Africanus,
they
Lepithecus, whatever
became,
it is.
so they became Homo sapiens, let's say.
and that what?
But that
the
we only
poop-
became
the
Homo
poop-
sapiens in one spot
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Africa, and then we spread out.
Yeah.
So they developed.
Well, there were other
There were other like probably.
Neanderthals, Australopithecus things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And
I
then-
think it was that. So before like.
It was what evolved into Homo sapiens
Yeah.
that kept eating poop mushrooms.
Well, let's say yeah, but let's say there was chimp, and then let's say there was the chimps
Neanderthals.
that ate mushrooms,
Yeah.
and they became whatever they were, and then from what they became, they then went out,
Yeah.
and then from that you got the Neanderthals, you got the Homo sapiens,
Right.
kind of thing. Neanderthals were in like cold climates, I'm pretty sure.
Don't know. I think
That's
they were
why-
all over.
That's why they became like rugged.
I think they were through Europe as well.
It's pretty cold.
Yeah, some
Some
places,
parts.
definitely.
Yeah, and then the Homo sapiens, and I think so they were like before that they were all
There.
high mushrooms, I mean
Yeah.
high monkeys, or people-esque things.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It's interesting how no other species survived. Only what evolved into Homo sapiens. Homo sapiens.
the other ones are just too dumb.
I guess.
They probably
yeah.
got killed by Homo sapiens.
Yeah.
If you're really
probably.
thinking about it,
Genocide.
like imagine with like the Neanderthals, they were more brutish. That's
yeah, they had
way-
the big brow ridge.
big brow ridge, and they were like smaller,
Stocky.
stockier. Yeah,
Yeah.
more like chimp-esque like. So
True.
I'm also thinking if, well, like, in any
I
spot
saw,
or regions they start growing.
read spots that there was also interbreeding as well between Neanderthals and Homo sapiens at one point.
It would be. I feel like that's best of both worlds. But then I think when push came to shove, the smarter ones went, these guys are kind of brutes, bit dumb. They're just killing people because they're idiots. Wipe them out.
Let's get them.
Yeah.
That's probably what. Yeah, I can see that happening.
Probably.
Well, that's what they did tried to do in colonization as well.
Yeah. Exactly.
To other Homo sapiens. Maybe it's just ingrained into humans.
Probably is.
I have no idea.
Not anymore now. I think things are getting pushed out.
Maybe.
Trying to change.
Isn't it weird how there's like... It seems like all the borders in the world are just like set. Kind of. You don't really think about it changing much of countries.
Yeah.
Whereas throughout Europe, throughout the ages, like it's changed so many times, especially in Europe.
It's because we're in time of peace, really, aren't we?
Yeah.
There's no like.
We're about to change that with Zale. Yeah.
With Zale coming in,
with Zale coming in, our own micro country.
Everyone getting choked out.
Jiu-jitsu babies attack.
Babies.
That's a good because then like the other
they
army
could fit on drones.
Yeah. No, you drop
them
them in, but then the other army would feel bad about killing babies to begin with.
Yeah. It wouldn't be morally just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas we'd have a trained baby militia.
The boys.
Elite.
Are we doing boys and girls? Yeah, we're not
Yeah.
sexist.
Well, no, of course not.
Yeah, boys and girls.
Mm.
Yeah, you're not going to hurt naked babies
No.
going in.
But you have to make sure then you don't accidentally wipe out your own population.
We wouldn't.
Because all the babies die.
No, we would make a rule. You have to have at least...
We just tell the other countries, please don't kill the babies.
You have to have a kid
we
a
need
year.
them back. One kid a year?
Yeah.
Ah, so like the opposite of the China's one-child policy.
Yeah.
It's one child per year policy.
We're trying to expand. We're trying to be like Elon Musk.
What about people who are barren? Do you give them an exception?
Well, yeah, then they're barren, aren't they?
Yeah.
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 You're not going to force...
Well, you have to write it in the thing that it's an exception then.
Yeah, yeah.
In the Constitution.
We're not mean people.
Yeah, we're chill. We're not mean people. We're just starting a baby militia.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, jeez. We're doing it for the people.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's good.
Well, I reckon that's...
I think that's it.
Well, well over an hour now.
Well over an hour for the rambling session.
Yeah.
We did ramble.
We did.
I think it was
we
pretty
jumped
successful.
we made massive jumps all over.
We did. We went from UFC to movies to history to politics
micro-countries.
to micro-countries.
All over the place. All right. I reckon we end it there. Good job.
Yeah, now
See you next episode.
we shall. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum.
The Cale and Zack Podcast.
Banana.
Podcast.
Oh yeah. Podcast.